Hello and welcome to Tommy Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. I have got one singular goal with this show, and that is to help you make smarter decisions so that you can have better relationships. I'd like to say a very big thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter. I really appreciate you because you're helping us spread the message further faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now today I've got one of our viewer questions and it goes like this. I don't know what to do. I have a friend who lives abroad. We met on Facebook and we started dating even though we have not met in person, and it's been years now. All attempts to go and meet him have not worked out. I recently met another person here in my country and he wants to marry me. I don't know which of the two men to marry. Please advise me. Now, it's interesting that this is something I'm hearing a lot more about now, long distance relationships, especially between people who have never actually met before. And obviously this has to do with, the advent of the internet and social media and all that. So you have the opportunity to meet and interact online with people whom you've never actually met with in person. But the thing is this, it can be quite challenging when you're into a relationship with somebody who you've never actually met before. So the first thing I'd like to say is this. Now, this is someone whom you say you've been dating for a number of years now, although technically speaking, if you haven't actually met before, you cannot really say categorically that this is somebody that you really want to get married to. And that's one of the things that I always say to people who are in long distance relationships. Before you finally take this step, you've got to work in some opportunity to meet each other face to face and be certain of the person that you're planning to get married to, because sometimes there's a tendency, when we talk a lot on the phone, or we interact by chatting and all that, we think we actually know someone, but until you actually are in the same environment with that person, until you're actually able to observe them and see the way they act or react around other people, you don't really know them for sure. So I always feel like it's risky to get married on the basis of what just by talking to someone on the phone or social media, because you see, you actually get to know someone when you see them in their own environment. So I always think that is crucial. Clearly, in this relationship you have not had that opportunity. It looks like you've invested a number of years in this relationship now, and that opportunity to be in the same place doesn't seem to be presenting itself. I think that is a clear indication that this relationship is not workable, because in actual fact, before you invest too much time in a relationship, you should both take a pragmatic look at the relationship and see, well, is there an opportunity for us to spend time together? Is he coming to my country? Am I going to his? If that is possible, then fine. But if it's not possible, then you've got to be pragmatic about it, because to actually get married, you need to be in the same place. So what I'm saying is this: I think the decision has been made for you as far as this relationship with this person abroad is concerned, because if you cannot be in the same place, then you cannot honestly be planning to get married. That's the first thing. Now, the second thing, you're saying, well, I've met someone else in my country and he's interested in me. I would say that it is not necessarily a binary choice. It doesn't have to be this or that. You need to spend time in in your heart and actually pray, and don't just think, oh well, because this person is here in my country, I'll get married to him. Do you have a conviction that this is someone that you want to get married to? Does he have the values, share the values that you have? Does he have the kind of relationship with God that you would like him to have? Do you make each other better by being together? That sort of thing. So those are the things that you need to be looking at. So there are a whole series of questions you need to ask yourself before you choose to get married to someone. So don't just marry him because it's convenient and he's in the same country with you, but ask yourself, is this really someone whom I want to be with for the rest of my life? And do I have a conviction in my heart that I should be with him? And then if you do, then please go ahead and do so. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or YouTube. And if you've got a question you would like me to answer, then head on over to tommytalks.com/ask and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.